Okay, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a simple tapestry. This is actually a Tommy Hilfiger inspired applique that I'm going to be doing, working on a project with. Getting started, you want to go ahead and count your squares. These are going to be the chains that you're going to be making for the applique. So we counted 12 squares, which is going to be 12 chains, and you're going to add one, so you'll have your turnaround chain. And so you'll actually be chaining 13 instead of 12 to get started. Okay, so we're going to take our navy blue yarn and make a simple slip knot. This is a easy way to make a slip knot. And now you can just slip your hook in, and for this I'm going to be using a size 4 hook. Now chain 13. Well, now you're gonna single crochet across, and I like to count as I'm going across to make sure I have 12 stitches. And right now you're going to be working this pattern from the grid. You're working from right to left, and keep that in mind. Okay, we're continuing working our 12 single crochets from right to left. Don't forget to chain one at the end as your turning chain. And again, I just like to count and make sure I have my count right before I continue. And I have 12 single crochets. So So now we're going to work the back. So flip your project, and now you're going to be working from the left side of the grid to the right, working in the back, and you're going to want to move your yarn to the back, so your yarn, it won't be out of the front of the tapestry. So starting in the third chain from the hook, but before I continue, I'm gonna go ahead and count and make sure that I have 12 single crochets. Now we're starting on the third row, and we're going back to the front of the applique to work the right side. We're working from right to left. We're gonna count our squares, and we're gonna start off with 6. And so we're changing colors from navy blue to white. So I'm gonna untake that, and I'll show y'all how to add in a new color. When adding in a new color, you don't complete this single crochet. You go like you're gonna complete it and stop halfway. Move your yarn to the back because you don't want that hanging out the front, and then and that completes that single crochet. And then we're going to chain one. Now we have to turn our work. Now we're going to be working the front of the tapestry from right to left, and we're going to crochet 12 single crochets. And completing the 12, gonna chain one. Now we have to turn our work again, count the squares. We should have 12 single crochets, 12 grids. So working the back of the tapestry from left to right, you're gonna crochet in your 12 single crochets. All right, now that we've completed that row, that's the end of the rows. We're just gonna chain one and pull the little string through so that we can thread it in and cut the yarn. And this is the finished product. And I'll show you how I thread my ends in, weave those in the back. All you need is a threading needle. You're gonna cut the extra yarn off. And this is my thread needle. And we're just gonna insert the end of the yarn into the thread needle. And then we're just gonna weave this into the back. And now all you have to do is just finish weaving in the rest of your ends in the back, and then you have this completed look. And that's the end of this tutorial, guys. Thank you for watching.